question is, human beings should always be treated as ends in themselves and never as merely means. Explain the meaning and significance of this statement, giving its implications in the modern techno-economic society. So again the same thing, we have to explain what we understood from the quote, and also we should be giving how can we use this in modern techno-economic society. Okay, so that's the thing. So what they are saying, see, first you try to understand human beings so are treated as ends. They should be treated as ends. So we should work for the prosperity of a human and we should help human, but we should not just use them as a way to succeed or kind of thing. That's the meaning of this. Now we'll see. The statement human beings should be always be treated as the ends in themselves and never merely means is core tenet of Kantian ethics. It is said by Kantian ethics. Okay. So from Kantian ethics we learn this. If you can explain, you can explain that. Otherwise you have to mention that thinker. So Kantian ethics emphasizing human dignity. So it is emphasizing human dignity and human intrusive values and autonomy. This is important. See, again, if you can't remember related to human, you remember our preamble. We know that keeping individual dignity, like that we will use a word, right? So human dignity and autonomy. Liberty, yeah, autonomy. Okay. So then we'll see the meaning of a statement. So intrinsic worth. Every human has an intrinsic value and should not be used merely to achieve other goals. I told, right? Humans have an intrinsic value, should not just use them for achieving others' goal. You should respect for their autonomy. And you have a moral duty, like actions must be morally right. Upholding respect for individual rather than treating them as a instruments. Yes. So this is a explanation or meaning of the statement. Then we have implication in modern techno society, right? What are the implication we can choose? Workplace ethics. See, they are saying modern techno economic society. Now we'll give one example from each. So what is that? Workplace ethics. Ensure fair wages, safe conditions, respect for workers' right, avoiding exploitation. Then if you see technology, AI and data privacy, prioritize individual privacy, informed consent, preventing misuse of our personal data. Then if you can see society, consumer right. Okay. Uphold transparency, honest advertisement. We know this fake advertisement and all that should not be there. Consumer welfare over profit. This should be the priority. Okay. And we have human health care also. See, why we are mentioning these points only? Because they told modern, what kind of society? Techno-economic society. When you talk about economics, what you will talk? Along with the society, we'll be talking about employment or a workplace, right? When you talk about data, technology, what you talk? Recent technology, what are those? AI and data issues, right? So those things, that's why I'm mentioning that point. And then when you come for common problems in techno-economic, we have, see, this is consumerism is technologically like advertisement and economically important. That's why consumer rights. Then we have healthcare. Again, technology used in healthcare along with the society. You can also use safety of women, etc., which is including some of the point of society along with technology and economy. You can use industrialization, you can use mechanization, you can use globalization, all these points. Okay. Now you come to healthcare ethics. Why we chosen these only? Because we are taking human-centric one. Okay. Healthcare ethics, provide patient-centered care, ensure access to informed consent. Consent is very, very, very important and it should be a patient-centered care rather than focusing solely on the profit. So that's how we've given 4 examples from modern techno-economic society. So conclusion is the principle of treating humans as ends is crucial in promoting ethical practices across all the sectors, ensuring respect for human dignity in rapidly evolving techno-economic landscape. So that's all for today. We'll catch up tomorrow.